Hello, my loves. This is such an exciting video because I'm not playing my guitar and praying that I hit the right notes. Today, I'm just sitting and chatting with you guys. I have my Dunkin' cold brew because I have $3 cold brews right now. Um, put on makeup. Spoiler alert, one of the questions was whether I'm going to do a get ready with me, and I filmed one for this, so I'm going to put my link to my second channel down below. It's called Layla's Looks. You can see me do my makeup. Yeah, I'm excited. So this was requested by Obs Be Jeweled. I think that's how it is, Obs Be Jeweled. So thank you so much for requesting this. As you guys know, you guys might know I've done a Q&A before, but I ended up deleting that because I got like anxious and stuff, which, it happens. Mm-hmm. As per usual, it'll be unedited because, like, one time for my Dark Days local natives cover, I was like, maybe I can edit this, place a couple good takes together, and it took like hours just to get enough storage on my computer because I use Logic Pro X in my laptop. I really need to get a hard drive. I went because I have like this person who's harassing me like in my life. And there's someone who I really don't want any connection with, and they're always harassing me about like telling my music program and stuff. And it's not like a secret. I'm just like, I didn't want them to find my channel in the first place. So I'm like, I don't even want to tell you that. But whatever, if they're watching this, I guess they'll find out. But anyways, I'm not gonna let them harsh my mellow. So thanks, Obs Be Jeweled. They asked the first. Oh, also one more thing. I wrote a song a while back called Still. You can find the demo for, or not my demo, but like the performance of it on my channel. But after making that, I like reworked it and I totally created like a whole song produced. And I just finished production like 10 minutes ago, which is really exciting. I mean, it was already like produced, but just like finalizing the vocal edits. So Still will be out on March 31st. You can pre-save in the link below. Really appreciate to see you guys to pre-save because I'm so proud of this one. Like, obviously I try really hard on my things, but sometimes there's times when it takes so long and I'm like, it's okay if there's a little thing here or there, but here I really, really put a lot of work into it. It's a really emotional, personal track for me. The lyrics are, I think, some of my best, and the instrumental is very shoegaze inspired. I had so much fun with with the vocals and like learning how to use a vocoder, and my voice also just sounds better. So it would really mean a lot if you guys gave it a listen. Yeah. So now let's get into the Q&A. The first question is from Obsby Jewel, who said, OMG, thank you for doing this. You're welcome. What is your favorite song of your own? And also, how do you write your own songs? Oh boy. I really should have thought of I think I thought of an answer, but I think Metamorphoses is my favorite. She's long been my favorite. That's the first song that I put out on Spotify and like released. There's other older songs that I really dig too, but Metamorphoses for sure is one of them. I think What We Did is also a really great one. What We Did, I remember I wrote that like right after I'd written Midwest Emo, and Midwest Emo did really well, and I was like, sometimes when I write something really good, the next things I write, I'm like, am I just writing right now and forcing myself to write to try to emulate the success of that? But What We Did is like really emotional, and I adore the kind of demo that I released on Spotify. Like I think either of those, because those are just both, I just love storytelling so much, and I think that What We Did is like really successful and emotional and captures a lot of what I wanted um to capture in that, and like another story, because I'm kind of, What We Did is like kind of similar to like a book I've been writing since I was in high school, and like the whole concept of the story so far. I separated the characters in the story so far, which is an EP if you don't know, from my book a little bit, but there is definitely overlaps. So it's something thematically I've been interested in for a while, the concept of like an irredeemable sin, a point of no return amongst young people. Yeah. Um, casual. How do I write my songs too? It's always different. It's interesting to see the approaches I take versus when, like, okay, so there's like a platform I use where I get like my samples from. Like, obviously, I mean, for Anna Karenina, the instrumental that the do 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 do, which please listen to Anna Karenina, I'm really proud of it. That violin, that was on GarageBand, but I was like playing the keys on it, so that was like my own thing I created. But for a lot of my songs that now I use samples, which is, I think is totally fine because I, do my own thing. I put them together. Like, I like curate them, and it's still hard work. But when I'm starting from samples, I create very different songs than when I start with the lyrics. So I think Apocalypse Avenue was one where I started with samples, or at least that like very much informed the song. Samples themselves really help to make the song something more of its own and help me find the sound of a song. But I usually create like pop songs with samples, and that's where you get more of like my Californian type stuff. Again, Californian itself, the keys you hear on Californian, that's also from GarageBand, so I also did play that. But for the Californian EP, I'd say, well, that's not true either. Scratch what I said, because a lot of those songs were actually written before I got the sample software. But generally, I mean, songs that are in the vein of California, now I kind of create from samples, and then the lyrics come to me. See, it's always different. I know Taylor Swift on her 1989 voice memo said that, but it's true, and that's really is part of what makes it so fun. But a lot of times things also materialize in my notes app. I'll like literally be hanging out with someone, I'm like, oh my god, that's a lyric. Oh my god, that's a lyric. And I'll like type it out. That's where a lot of my thesis comes from too. Like, I copied and pasted so much of my thesis from my notes apps. Yeah, and also playing guitar. For Midwest Emo, that was a really, really magical time, Midwest Emo. Because I said it in the video, or I think I said it in the video, I literally just had my guitar. I hadn't played in a while, so I forgot what C was. So I played C wrong, but it created the first note in Midwest Emo, and I just kind of... I've also created songs on my guitar, and that's one of them. And that itself was like a really magical experience. And it's crazy that I was able to make a song truly in like 5 minutes. That was my second take. The first take I would have been like, and then in that take, the second take, you kind of see me going like, where there is a call. I'm like, yeah, this is the lyrics. So it's always different. I think the most important part of writing is just digesting art and living and nourishing yourself and even hanging out with friends, like just finding sources of inspiration. And there have been a few times where I've forced myself to make music, like I've demanded it of like the muse. For Metamorphoses, I had like the first lyrics to Metamorphoses written down. That was like, I like the way you speak, like a preacher's ramble, roar, snake eyes, through the game with other boys up in the one of those holds a candle, blah, 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 blah. And then, but for a whole year, I was patient, and I was like, come on, give me the chords. And then one day, I literally was looking at iTunes, and like, I was like, you know what? There needs to be another beautiful song in the world. I need to make a beautiful song right now. And I swear, within like a minute, within a minute, I'd written the chord progression of Metamorphoses. And that also came from, don't worry, this ramble's almost done. That also came from just playing a lot of different songs on guitar, songs that I loved, and finding those weird chords. Because once you have the main ones like C, G, A, F, D, E, you're kind of like, where do I go from here, And that's when you get, like, in Metamorphoses, I had this chord called C6 add 9. That's how it's spelled. I don't know if there's a technical way to pronounce it, but that's what it looks like. And I got that from, I think, a song from either Spring Awakening or the song Greek Tragedy by the Wombats. Just playing lots of songs that you love helps you, like, really get a feel of the chords and get access to these chords that you wouldn't maybe have if you just, like, looked up the song. Because also, like, playing songs allows you to understand which chords work together. Okay, that was a 10-minute response, but there you go. Thank you, Obs, so much. Then, okay, so, so this from Super Silly YouTube Short Spookies. Short Spookies or Short Spookies? I don't know. Hi, Super Silly. they've been subscribed for how long? 6 months. I don't think I've seen you comment yet. I'm sorry if I have, but that's so cool that you've been here for 6 months. Hi. Biggest inspiration, also any singing tips. Biggest inspiration is Lana Del Rey. At this point, like, yeah, it's Lana. I love her so dearly. Um, I know there's a little bit more. Let me kind of look through. I'll like explain my love for Lana as I look through. So you guys know that Lana's had like a huge resurgence. You know, I mean, she's never like been gone, but like definitely TikTok trending things have given her music a new audience. And I don't want to be the kind of person who's like, I knew it before it was cool, because she's always famous. But like back in high school, I'd say like 2014 to 17, I'm so old. Probably around like 2015 to 17. It's when I started listening to her unreleased demos like Serial Killer, Yes to Heaven. Yes to Heaven's crazy because that blew up on TikTok. Because Yes to Heaven was like I was listening to the original demos back in the day, like 7 years ago. Oh my gosh, I'm so old. And her music had a huge influence on me. I also love Prom Song Gone Wrong, and that's stuff that's like Lizzie Grant. So she was Lizzie Grant, Lana Del Rey. Lizzie Grant was like one of her former personas. She was also Maid Jailer and Sparkle Jump Rope Queen, and probably a couple other things. And okay, I'm like turn this way so you can see my lighting, and then I'll look through for other songs. And so Lana had like really inspired me. And so it's interesting because Lana's music now is like more of those like ballads and more of this like dreamy kind of music, and it's still pop, but it's definitely more toward alternative. Whereas Lizzie Grant was like pop, and I think you can see that influence in my music. I even had a song called Hollywood Forever. That's actually like one of my like a really great song that I love too. Actually, that's like a favorite song of mine. That's like probably in my top 5 of my songs, and I have a lot of songs. But Hollywood Forever is hard to sing, but that was like totally Lana. I mean, even the name you can hear it. But I think Lana's music, like Lizzie inspired my pop, and Lana inspires my other music, if that makes sense. Also, this band is a huge influence on me. They're called Brand New. It would be like, I'd be remiss to say that Brand New hasn't or it's like to omit Brand New, because I started listening to them when I was 12 years old, and I still listen to them. Sometimes I try not to, but it's like sometimes it's just so hard not to. Their music is amazing. There's nothing like it. It's inimitable. The lyrics are absolutely incredible. I mean, nothing can replace it, and it got me through a lot in middle school and high school. And if you're asking like, oh, what happened in middle school? A lot happened in middle school. Unfortunately, there came up allegations against the lead singer, and it's a rock band, so you can probably figure out what the allegations were. I believe the people who came forward, I believe the victims. If you read the response that the lead singer gave, the accused man, I think he seems, in my opinion, allegedly, I think he seems guilty, and in my opinion, personally, just me, I think that he seems to somewhat admit to the allegations. I'm saying allegedly and stuff because I don't want to get sued. I don't know why I would be, but I'm just saying. But yeah, and then also I was talking to my friend, and I was also like, if he was doing that, like his bandmates must have known, in my opinion, allegedly. So it's hard. I try not to stream them, but like I honestly think that they're getting like pennies from streaming. They're like an indie band. But yeah, they're like a huge influence too, and I can't like I can't just act like it's just Lana Del Rey. I love Lana, but just to be honest, yeah, I'm looking through. That's definitely, in terms of production, not like lyrics or stuff, but like production, I'd say the album Badlands by Halsey for sure. Lido's production on there is really like intricate, and I've studied that a lot, especially California. California was definitely a study of like of Badlands. And I think the Californian lyrics though are more, and like the melody are more Lizzie Grant. And I made like a Lizzie Grant inspired music video that's probably like on my old ass fucked up Windows laptop from years ago. Also, Ellie Goulding's first EP, I can't remember what it's called. I think it was just called This Is Ellie Goulding. I can't remember, but who was it that, I think his name's Starship. Is that who like produced it? I definitely recommend listening to This Love Will Be Our Downfall and Guns and Horses, because if you listen to those songs, that's what I'm like aiming for right now. That's what I want to start shooting for. You probably won't hear it in my next couple of drops because I have other songs that are like older that I'm working on, but I am studying that because I think they're just fucking incredible. Also Sufjan Stevens, there's a lot, and I listen to a lot of Gaga, so I'm sure that will eventually bleed into my stuff. Yeah. Any singing tips? Drink lots of water or like liquid. Don't push yourself. Try not to do vibrato. If you hear like people make fun of Post Malone, he sounds like a goat, and like, yeah. I have a lot of I know like vibrato is like a cool thing to do and it's interesting. If you're not Ariana Grande, your vibrato is probably not gonna sound like super great. It's gonna sound like, I don't know how to describe it, but it just sounds like you're kind of like pulling out tricks. Like, you know, people also criticize Christina Aguilera for doing like 30 runs. It's that sort of thing. It's better as a flair, but the best thing you can do is really try to hit the notes like exactly without any of that, because it'll sound a lot smoother, it'll sound more impressive, and it'll sound more just like polished. I think those are my best singing tips. And also, like, find out your register and don't, you know, push yourself. Like, I have like a deeper voice. I don't know, like, if it's alto is what it's called. I don't fucking know. But I try not to sing songs where like I'm like singing up here. Try to like sing down here. I just sang a lot, so I'm not gonna be singing for you guys right now to demonstrate. But yeah. And if your voice also isn't in a good place to sing, don't push it. Don't push your voice. Don't push your voice. It's good to start to like, you know, try to like see if you can do falsettos and get higher notes, but it's just not gonna sound good, and it's gonna harm you more than it's gonna help you. The next question, so thank you Super Silly for that question. The next one is from Lily the Nature Fairy 911. Most beautiful place you've been to? Ooh. Let me think. Honestly, I'd say Wisconsin. I went to Wisconsin with my friend over summer, and well, I don't go with them. They live in Wisconsin, but they were going back there for summer because we go to school together in California. And it was so green. And there was like the fires in Canada, so it was like the air was pretty like thick in the air. There like you know, cloudy, I mean. There was like smoke and stuff, but even then, even with all that like cloudiness, it was so green. If you look at, I think maybe it's still one of my photos on Spotify. Let me check. I know that I have like photos on my profile of me, but I don't know if I've switched some of them out. But I mean, the one that you see like on the main one is Massachusetts, not Massachusetts. The one you see is Washington. I went to Seattle, and that's Squamish Falls, which is gorgeous. That's Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is just like stunning. I did a hike there. That's gorgeous. But let me just check my profile. Yeah. So the one where I'm wearing, I don't look so great in that one. The one where I'm bald and I'm wearing like a flannel around my waist, that's at this cemetery that was just gorgeous. And that green behind it was even greener in real life. There was no editing on that. My friend has a really good fucking phone camera. It was green. It was so stunning. We also like went kayaking, and that was gorgeous. There was this book called Where the Crawdads Sing, and I'm not a fan of it for many, many reasons. But I did like the descriptions of like the swamp and the marsh. And this wasn't like a marsh we were in, we were just like kayaking. But it was like so picturesque and beautiful. And I really, really miss Wisconsin. And I'm hoping to go back next summer because it was, yeah. So Wisconsin is the most beautiful place I'd say that I've been to. I think I only have one more question, I think. Okay. So Crybaby says, hi, I was in your last Q&A. I'm sorry I deleted it. I'll try to find it sometime. I don't know if I can find it, but thank you so much. Thank you for sticking around, because I like If y'all don't know, I like talked about this a little bit, but I like purged a lot of stuff. I got anxious over it now. Try not to do it again. Anyway, so thank you. Hi, I was in your last Q&A. So where do you get your clothes, jewelry? Because your makeup is the biggest thing you ever do. Get ready with me. Most importantly, cats or dogs. Wow. Thank you for all the questions. Never, if anyone's wondering, like, ask as many questions as you want, because I'm cool with it. Oh, I don't have a lot of, like, questions for a video, but I knew I'd ramble, so, like, I literally have 20 minutes up right now. Where do you get your clothes and jewelry? Well, this sweater is from Target. It's so cute. It's strawberry shortcake. I feel like a lot of Target stuff, though, I used to like them for basics, but I feel like Target quality is going downhill so much. It's really hard to find somewhere good to shop, unfortunately. But this one's like a really good one. You just have to feel stuff in person. But, okay, I have to okay. So Target is one, not really anymore, but I still look around. One of my favorites is Garage. They have like this really cute like pink I might have worn in a video like a pink strappy like tank top. It's like a little thick at the front. I find even though there's like hits and misses at Garage, I find a lot of their stuff is like really sturdy and thick. Like I have a really like one of my favorite pairs of lounge shorts is from Garage. I have like a brown cardigan you might have seen me in that it's like a sweater cardigan, and that one has lasted so well through the wash. I have like a skirt from them that's lasted really well. I had one sweater that's like Phoenix, Arizona that was like thin, and that surprised me, but like some people like thin sweaters, so I'm not gonna say that's like outright bad, but I definitely like Garage a lot. I also have a White Fox hoodie. I know they went like viral on TikTok and stuff, and like I know I'm getting into a trend, but my White Fox hoodie, my friend literally said that this is like my personality now, or like a part of it, which is so true. I've washed it once and it's still like soft on the inside. I try not to wash things a lot because everything's like shit quality these days, but like it's like almost like a velvety smooth, like buttery smooth material, and it's thick, and it has like White Fox written in this like nice bubble font that's like very like Lana Del Rey to me. It's so pretty. I am definitely a loungewear girl. There's also a website called Sunkissed Coconut that I haven't shopped from, but I've wanted to buy for years. I just like, it's $60 for a sweater, so I'm like, we'll see. But now that I'm gonna be like a beach babe, like yeah. So Garage, I also love Victoria's Secret Pink so much. Their stuff is like not great quality, honestly, though. But I really like their accessories and their lip gloss and, you know, their intimates. For their clothes, I'd say don't get their clothes. It's not great quality. But like undergarments and stuff, things like that are nice. And then also I have to say when it comes to tops, I love Brandy Melville. I know they're not inclusive. I know that, and I just like when I was in high school, like I was bigger than I am now, and I'd always get dirty looks going to Brandy because I was able to fit like the tops on, like the stretchy tops, but a lot of things didn't fit me, and I won't say they're like a great brand, but I will say they just fit my aesthetic so much, and there's like so many cute pieces that I have from there that I really love, and I mean like I love them so much that I wear them like all the time, and I have like a dedicated drawer, so yeah, cancel me if you want to. I understand. I just really like their things. But like I don't fit into their pants either. Like I walk in and like I'm not gonna be able to try on those jeans. I remember they had like these like straight leg pants called like the Tilden pants, and those traumatized me in high school because they're supposed to be like loose and straight legged, and they were like sweatpants on me, like tight fitting sweatpants on me, and I was like, yep. So like I kind of feel it too, but yeah, that's also where I got a lot of my jewelry from. This is one of them. I did not think I'd love it this much, but oh my god, it's so cute. It has like a heart chain, if you can see that. It has the most adorable heart locket. It's not a locket, but this heart little thing. It's so pretty. I get a lot of my socks from there too. I love their socks, their blouses, so much. Sorry. I also love Victoria's Secret bras, I remember, because I'm like looking at a picture of me in one now, and like I like them because sometimes the straps are really pretty, and then you can like see the straps when you're in a tank top, and it's like so cute. So love that as well. Let's see other jewelry I have. This one is, you haven't seen me wear this one yet, but this one's probably from Kohl's, because my cousin got it for me like in middle school, and Kohl's is like where we shopped at the time. Um, my favorite ring to wear, where is it? It's this Claddagh, I think it's called the Claddagh. And I just like this because it's like an Irish symbol and I'm Irish. And also I think it's just fucking gorgeous. Like I didn't even know what it was, and I saw it in I saw like the necklace version in an antique shop, and I have that necklace somewhere. But then I saw this at a flea market like a couple weeks ago, which is crazy because I was like, I never heard of the Claddagh, and then suddenly it was like everywhere. But yeah, I really love this. And then let me see my other things. Music started playing, copyrighted music. Hopefully you can't hear that, or it wasn't enough to matter. I'm not gonna get paid anyways for this. I do not make people. People are like, oh, you must be making so much money. I'm like, I need way more than what I'm like viewers than I have right now, and like watch time to get anywhere. I'm not even close. Even at like my peak of my channel, I wasn't even close, but it's crazy. But anyways, yeah. So stretchy thing, whatever. I have this like Moo and this like teddy bear necklace that my friend and I have matching. These are both from Hot Topic, I think. Yeah, this might be from Claire's. I don't think so though. It's from Hot Topic. I think this one's from Hot Topic too. This one's from Twice LA. I have more jewelry too, but it's like in there. This one's from I think Barkley Collective. It's a mimic of the one from Cruel Intentions, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Rosaries don't always fit with every single look, so that's why I haven't worn it much lately, but I really do still love this. This one's from Brittany Melville. It's got like crosses on it. And I will say this hasn't tarnished yet, and neither has the bracelet, which surprised me because their gold stuff tarnishes to brass so quickly. This is from Internet Girl. Internet Girl I used to shop a lot from back in the day. I really dug her stuff. I still do, but I have like more of the staples that I need. I don't get a lot of jewelry because I wear like a few of the same things, you know. I like to have staples of jewelry. But yeah, I also have this like, she has like a she devil necklace, also she devil earrings. I don't even know where those went. But I have like the pendant of it. I don't know where like the actual ball chain went, but it's just like a basic ass ball chain, so it's fine. And then I also really like Shop Tunnel Vision. Let me see if I can. Oh my gosh. It's interesting because Tunnel Vision's like an LA based brand, and I even knew some people in high school who like modeled for them. They haven't ever accepted my desire to model for them, which is kind of sad. I think I'm really pretty. And I live in Los Angeles, so I don't know what they're waiting for. And I really need money. Let me check. Because they have like this really cute necklace that I always forget that I have. And that also doesn't match everything. But it's literally like looks like a candy heart necklace, which is like, it's not like a Lana Del Rey song. Of course it is. I love her. But I love it because I love the David Lynch movie Wild at Heart. And in Wild at Heart, the main character is given like that necklace, a candy heart, a candy necklace by her boyfriend Sailor. So yeah, this is so Lana Del Rey, and I bought it even before she came out with the candy necklace song, which is crazy. It has this, you know, like it looks like plastic. I mean, it is plastic. It looks like candy, and then it has a heart pendant, and on the front it says Tunnel Vision, right? But you might be like, why is there all that grime? Because I don't show the front ever. I always show this side, which says "fuck off." Like fuck off. That's cute. I also had like a dagger necklace from them. I had like one with like dog bones, but I like sold that on Depop because I didn't wear it as much anymore. I also had one that had like stars on it. It's called like the Starstruck necklace, and I wrote something called Starstruck a while back, which was an interesting time. But that was really pointy, so I gave it away. But anyways, yeah, Shop Tunnel Vision's one I love. And then my favorite earrings that you probably see me wear all the time. I will grab them now. Don't worry, guys. It's almost over this video. I mean, if you were worried that it was taking too long, you literally would have just clicked off. So whatever. Oh, wait. Okay. I put it around my, like, Ariana Grande Thank You Next. That's why it wasn't coming off. I love this. Because anytime that I'd be wearing Thank You Next is a time that I'd be wearing these earrings, too. So that's why. They are Claire's hoops, right? They're Claire's clip-ons because my hole's closed up. And then they have these, like, Vivienne Westwood earrings that I put on them, which thank God, because my like ears closed up because they got really infected because I wore my mom's old earrings from like the early 2000s, and I thought the Purell would be enough to sanitize, which it obviously fucking wasn't. So my ears started smelling bad and having like green gunk come out of them, and you're not supposed to let them close up, but I really didn't know what to do, so I let them close up, and thankfully they didn't close it because they can close around the infection. Thankfully they didn't. But before that, I tried to fix to like keep something in them by having these, but they were like too heavy, so I started weighing down. I was worried that one day I'd wake up and it would have like ripped through my ear. So I just never wore them, and then now I can actually wear them like this, and I actually really like the way they look. So yeah. Also, I fucking love Thank You Next. I have like a body mist that I wear every day, but the actual perfume, I try to be more sparing with it. I spray it on like my hoodies and stuff because I wear my hoodies several times. So every time I put them on, I like smell it, and I'm like, ugh. I think our perfumes are great. But that's for another video. Okay, that's for another video. I'm blabbing. But yes, that's all the questions I think I have. I'll like look up actually Obs Bejeweled real quick. Because they might have commented something else before that they commented this. I don't really know. I'm gonna look up Q and A real quick. I accidentally looked up 1 and A and then saw someone who gave like an unsolicited review of my stuff. I can't find Obs Bejeweled's original question. So I know there was an original question. I'm looking up Obs. Yeah, I'm sorry, Obs. If I find it or if you remind me what it was, I'll just respond in the comments because I do want to answer your questions. Thank you guys so much. Again, in a 1 week, you can pre-save. You can pre-save now my new song Still, which will be out in a week. You can also subscribe to my second channel, and I'll upload the Get Ready With Me for that shortly. The Get Ready With Me that I did today. Thank you so much for watching. If you got to the end of this, comment like watermelon or something, because I'm so thankful, and I'd be surprised if anyone finished it. Thank you so much. I love you.